Do you see the confusion there?
Apparently, yes. And as Senator Pogisha has correctly put it, it is quite clear, like day, that ODM is no longer the ODM we used to know. I mean, everybody who has been in this country for the last 20 years knows that ODM is a movement, a very strong political party whose admiration is beyond, mention. Everybody would have wanted to create a party like ODM. But right now, that is not the same thing that we have. I understand Odede is trying to defend what it is that he's inclined to. I mean, if you look at his accusation of the leader Mwananchi, the Babu Owino and the Edwin Sifuna, it is important, and I said this before, to listen to what they are saying. If you're so much inclined in joining the government and signing in another pact to the government for a coalition government in 2027, you will never listen to what they are saying. It is clear that even if you're not a member of ODM, you can clearly tell that they are referring to the agreement that they had signed. That agreement they had signed that actually made this broad-based government come together, the ODM as a party, because ODM did not move into that particular agreement as, what I would call as a meal. They went in as a party. And that particular agreement was actually drafted by the likes of Sifuna. Sifuna is a lawyer. He's pointing out important things that have not been done. And all he's asking is, are you telling us to go and sign another, pact with the same government that has failed to deliver this 10-point agenda that we previously signed with BAMBA? So we're looking at it. And I don't know what wisdom, and I do not proclaim myself to be the most wise when I'm saying this particular statement. But I'm saying I don't know what wisdom has made the ODM people put Dr. Oburu Odinga as their leader when he is at an age where clearly his health is a priority. A good dancer knows when to exit the stage. And if you can clearly see, they are actually subjecting him to more than he can actually accommodate in terms of all these shenanigans. Look at his speeches. He has to mention one statement and then somebody has to come and whisper to him and tell him, no, add this one. Why are you doing this to the old man? I mean, you cannot put Dr. Oburu Odinga in the same race with Babu Owino, a young man who qualifies to be his son. You cannot put him on the same race with, Edwin Sifuna, that very fierce lawyer that we all know, and you expect him to win. Even if you claim that the NDC is supposed to be called in, towards an election, whenever you call it for that NDC, you are going to see the kind of a race that those particular young people and fight that they are going to put on that particular party. And these are not the days of the black, we used to call them black men. Those guys who used to storm in your press conference and beat you around because those people are being commanded by the owner of the party. The owner of the party is not there anymore. And some of his very royal lieutenants, in terms of how they were commanded, it is actually Akina Babu Owino. You could never have touched Baba. When Babu Owino and Akina Edwin Sifuna are seated there, they will skin you alive. But now, I can tell you, Fred, this war that ODM are putting themselves into, because they had an opportunity as, Pogisha has lightly put it, they had an opportunity to first actually go back to the closed doors and make sure that they come out in that particular door as one and speak from one voice. They could actually have compromised. Whoever is compromising, and they come up and give us one particular resolution as to what ODM want to become. There is no doubt ODM would have become the part of the next government. But as a split, one wing is going to be in the next government, another wing is not going to be in the next government. And we know who is going to win.
This coalition building process is definitely the bone of contention. You, Bwana Mungatana, you expressed concern for, recently as a member